evaluate the regular season and then kind of get yourself
I
ready?
think it's huge. One, you're able to get some guys well, and not having to play a game. So it gives you, 2 weeks to basically get somebody back healthy. And we have a few guys we need to get back, and some guys that would have played that stretch of, 6, 7 games with no open week, and you kind of catch your breath, get those guys well. Keep the game speed. So we had some very productive practices, and then you get Turkey Day off, man. You can't beat that. You didn't have to practice on Thanksgiving and play on that Saturday. So I think it was huge, and I think every team, even some of these rivalry games, struggle with, getting people 2 games, over that Thanksgiving break. So it's such a family time across the country, and people going and visiting family and taking trips and things like that. So you worry about, having to play on that Thanksgiving weekend. So I think it was huge, for us not to have to play in so many ways, that weekend. And like I said, just not having to play that extra game is big. Getting to catch your breath and get those guys healthy is huge too. So, like I said, I think we're sitting in good shape here, and we got a great football team coming in, and it's got to be ready to play.
They have a really, really great tradition. I remember you mentioning that they have an 11-year drought. The reason why that's significant is because they were in the playoffs for so many years. Talk about Youngstown State, the program, and then some of
Well, I
the
mean, I think Coach Pelini's just kind of revitalized it, and they went on. I did not realize it'd been 11 years since they had been to the playoffs. That kind of shocked me, because Coach Trussell had been so good for so long there and won so many national championships. It was such a prominent program, for FCS football. And I think to sit there and go, wow, it's been 11 years since they've been in the playoffs is amazing. But I think that conference it just continued to get better and better. I think, maybe Coach Tressel and winning all those national championships made that conference so much better. And you had teams like North Dakota State and different people that moved up from Division II into that program, and they immediately caught up and poured a lot of money into their programs, and really at a national level they compete at the highest level. And I think for Coach Pelini to go in there and do what he's done the past 2 seasons is huge. It speaks, what kind of coach he is to be able to go in and lay a foundation of success and get them back in the playoffs. And to me, on any given Saturday, they're as good as any team in the country. So that's what we've got coming in here second round. It's more like a quarterfinal, semifinal game. These guys are really, really good. And, they play physical. They block and tackle well. I mean, they're fundamentally sound, all the things that you want to build a program in. He's established there. It's the culture over the way they do things. So it's going to be a great football game Saturday.
obviously the goal is the national championship to get back to first seed. I figured that there's some kind of balance point you have to strike between playing the minutes at a time on Saturday, from game to game, but at the same time understanding and not trying to shy away from the big goal.
There's no doubt. I mean, I think the big goal is to win the last one, but you got to win this one to win the last one. So I mean, it's really, this is the next game. This is the game, and that's what you got to focus on, and that's the only thing we're in control of right now. We're not in control of any other games around the country and who wins and who plays who and who you play next and all that stuff. There won't be no next if you don't win this week. So you got to do a great job this week of getting ready to play, and I think we learned that 2 years ago, and we didn't feel like we played our best, and that's a bad feeling. It's a feeling you don't want to live with 365 days is not playing your best. Now, if we play our very, very best and we get beat Saturday, I take my hat off to Youngstown and Coach Pelini. I mean, you can't feel bad about that, but we've got to play our best to win this game and have a chance to win it. I mean, they're a really good football team, and they're going to come in here and they're going to play well, and they're excited. I mean, those guys are doing some things that haven't been done in 11 years there. So I mean, it's big for them, and like I said, they'll be jacked and ready to play.
Oh yeah, the break was good to have. We got to we got to go home and spend a couple of days with the family. That's always great just to do that, and we practice a lot. We focus on both Sanford and Youngstown, and it was good just to be around the team still. I love being around this team, and even though we had a break, I probably still spent just as much time around these guys as I would if we didn't have a break. So it was still good to have.
So the Youngstown State's team hadn't been in the playoffs in a long time, and they come in. Sounds like they have a really, really good team overall, but a really good defense with 2 defensive ends. Just talk about just the way that you as a quarterback kind of get ready for a team outside outside of the team like at the OVC, you'd see before we go to a team like this, and seeing that primarily what you see is on tape.
Yeah, it's always fun to play somebody, outside of the OVC because you don't know what you're gonna get until you watch film, and like you said, they got a really good defense. Everybody keep talking about the two defensive ends, but that whole defense is really good. The safety is corners. Everybody is really good, and I'm ready to play those guys. I love playing great competition. And hopefully it boosts our level of play because I know they're gonna come in and play hard. And with just me as a quarterback, it just gives me motivation to make plays. I love making plays for my team and just knowing that I'm doing it against a great defense. It's big on me.
There were points in the year where the whole offense said, we can do better. And there was times really where you started to look like the offense that I guess you all thought that you were going to be. Is there a different challenge as you come to the playoffs where you want to up your game another level?
Oh yeah, everybody wants to up their game during the playoffs. We do. Every other team do. And it happens. In the playoffs, you get the best of the best. And we just gonna go out there and keep playing ball, keep winning games. Our objective is to win games, and looking at Saturday, we want to go out there and put up points so our defense can, create turnovers and make stops, and if special team play good, all three faces play well, I feel like we're gonna have a pretty good outcome. But in order to win this game Saturday, we will have to play a full game, and I feel like a couple times during the year that we almost played a full game, but didn't get there. So hopefully, during the playoffs, we up level play and we get a full game in.
How do you strike that balance between knowing what the overall goal is, knowing that you want to get back to Frisco, and taking these playoff games the 1 week at a time mentality that you guys have had?
Yeah, just understanding if we don't take it one at a time, it's no Frisco. It's any team can lose. So if we look ahead, if we get comfortable, we won't be in Frisco. And basically we played the season for nothing. That's how I feel. If we don't make it to Frisco, we basically played the season for nothing because that was our ultimate goal, and it still is. So we just got to take it one game at a time, and everything will be, work out itself.
Last question, talk about being able to play here and not having to go anywhere, just the friendly confines of home and opening up the playoffs at the building.
Oh yeah, I love our fans. Our fans are incredible. They've been supporting me since day one. And I'm proud to say, I'm a part of this family, and I can't wait to put that helmet on and try to give them a show because I know that they're gonna be cheering loud as possible and just to play here instead of somewhere else. Even though I feel like we play somewhere else during the playoffs, they'll travel. They'll find a way there. But just to have the crowd, the stadium packed, it's gonna be a great atmosphere.
Playing right before a big game, and there was like right before you dropped on a knee, or right before you said who you were.
I kind of had a feeling, well, that week before I called her parents up, asked. Actually, I talked to my mom first, and I just got advice from her, I was like, should I do this? And she was like, well, if you really love her, you should do it, this and that, gave me some pointers. So I called her parents, and her parents, first thing her mom said was, I was wondering when you're going to ask me. So that right there just, locked in with me that, yeah, I need to go ahead and ask her. So, I didn't think about it too much during the game, but after the game, when I seen her, that's when I got kind of got a little nervous. But at the same time, I knew, the teammates, they had my back. They walked over with me. So, I think the best thing about the whole proposal was when I looked back at the video, it's like probably about 10 of my teammates got down on the knee with me. So, it was just a special moment. She didn't know nothing about it, so it really shocked her. It was my first time ever seeing her cry like that out in public. And I think the funny part was looking up in the stand, seeing my mom cry, and I was like, "How are you gonna cry when you went and picked the ring out with me?" So it was, it was a great moment. It was something I'll never forget.
Absolutely. Being able to do that here, and then now you open up your last playoffs back here in this building. First, I'll talk about just the overall anticipation for getting this postseason started.
Oh man, it's like I told my parents, it's nerve wracking just because as a senior, if you handle your business throughout the whole playoffs and make it to the national championships, you only got 4 games left, and it just seems like yesterday, me and Eli were on scout team as we redshirted in 2012, so it's done went by so fast, but at the same time, it's such a blessing, to be able to be on this team. We had 17 people make the all conference. We got the coach of the year for 3 years in a row. That doesn't happen. That's the first time it's ever happened. So I mean, it's just a blessing, to be here. And now as a senior and as a player, it's time to finish it off. We can't look ahead. We got to take it one game at a time. And I think this experience that we had, that's what's it's in our mindset that we have to do that. And I feel like we're on the right path right now. We just have to, like I said, keep that mindset.
There's a couple times in the regular season, I remember you and some of the other guys in the offense made sure to say, hey, like, we've been playing okay, but there's another level that we can reach to. Is there extra, maybe not anxiousness, but anticipation, knowing that, this is the time when it's awesome?
Oh yeah, most definitely, because as an offense, not even me as a player, but like as an offense, we feel like we still haven't played our best game. And, now it's now or never. So I think everybody knows that, and I think everybody's gonna come out this week and have a great week of practice. And Youngstown, they really remind me of Sam Houston defense from last year. They got a great defense. I feel like that defense, their offense relies on their defense. So I feel like as an offense, we have to put up points in order for us to win. And I feel like if we put up points and do what we have to do, I feel like our defense, they're gonna handle their business like they have all year. And, like I said, the anticipation is just high right now. I feel like everybody's ready. The week that we had off, we had the 2 days off and came back to practice on Saturday. It's like people wanted to be out there at practice. People ready to get back in the swing of things. And I think, going back to 2 years ago when we lost to Sam Houston, that's still in everybody's mind. Whether, like Marlo, he's a freshman, whether he played or not, people know that feeling that we had, and, we don't want to have that feeling again. So, we just got to come out and play Jacksonville State football, and I think everything will take care of itself.
I think you kind of touched on my next question, the balance, striking that balance between knowing the overall goal and not necessarily trying to show it away because you can't, knowing the overall goal is Frisco, but still taking it week to week.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the maturity, the mindset that you have to have in order to have both kind of in its proper place.
Like I said, the mindset, going 1-0 each week. We know a national championship is what we want, but we also know at the same time if that's all we're thinking about, and we're not thinking about the game ahead, then, like I said, 2 years ago, Sam Houston, they did it to us. They put us out, and I feel like we were thinking more about a national championship than going 1-0. And ever since that game, Coach Gross has instilled in us that it's all about how we play, and going 1-0 this week, no matter what the opponent is. If we play Jacksonville State, football will be okay. And I feel like, just the leaders that we have on this team, the seniors that we have, and even the young players, just looking in everybody's eyes, I think they see that, now's the time to get it done. Now we have to focus, it's been a good time. Everybody's been having fun, but now it's time to, really lock in and pay attention to the details, because we know anything can get us beat. And it's not that you have to play perfect, but you have to play close to perfect every game in the playoffs, because every team that you're playing, they're going to give it, their best, because they know that, it's win or lose for them as well. So, it's like I said, just focusing on going 1-0, and this week it's all about Youngstown. We know that they're a great team. It's going to be a great opponent, and, it's going to be a great game, and, we're looking forward to it.
Have basically another bye week, taking the week off.
Having a bye week is definitely a plus for the team. Everybody get off their feet. If you're hurt, we get the injuries, work on your injuries, and just really relax and get ready for the second round of the playoffs.
You've been here before. The whole team has in this first round or in the second round, but the first round for you guys as far as playing. You talk about the mentality of being here before years past and knowing how important this step is in order to get to the next one.
My red shirt freshman year, we played Sam Houston in the second round, and we didn't come out and play like we were supposed to. And they came out on all cylinders, ready to play us, and we took a loss, and that was really a big point that stuck in everybody's head. We can't come out flat at all in any game, really, because everybody wants to knock us off. No matter who you are, they really want to beat Jacksonville State. They have us marked on their calendar. We already know it, and we just have to play our game and not focus on anything other than playing our game. And if we play our game, we should come out on top.
One of the big things that was pointed out earlier is how big that offensive line is and Awesome. Talk about that challenge that you guys have.
Our defensive line loves stuff like this. Just coming out playing somebody who says they're physical, and then at the end of the game they wasn't that physical because we came out really ready to play. You know, we coming out showing them that it don't matter how big you are, you can fall. They're gonna bring pullers, and I'm definitely gonna drop 2 or 3 pullers if they come my way. And the same for my other DNs and my D tackles. We're coming out ready to play the big physical offense that they have, and shutting down their run game would be a plus because then I could pin my ears back and play ball.
Absolutely. The offense always talks about wanting to play to another level, and you guys are number one as far as being on defense. How do you maintain this momentum that you have right now, and as far as statistics and the energy and all that?
Our defense, we love playing together. All of us have one goal, and that's get to the championship and win it. And our defense just strives on each other, energy. I try to bring energy to practice every day. Some people, you might be feeling down today, but I'm gonna be up, so I'm gonna bring you up. We got to get through this day. We still got to get better every day, and just knowing that you have somebody on side of you that will pick you up when you're down is a great feeling.
The playoffs obviously bring different opponents. Like each year, probably the past couple of years, you played UT Martin before, and you played teams out of the SEC before. One of the interesting things about playoffs, you get to play teams that you basically want to see on tape. Talk about the challenge of getting some new names, some new faces, so to speak, in this building.
Playing different opponents is definitely something that you have to get used to, but you can't because people do different stuff. This week, they're probably just going to try to run it down our throat. Next week, we might get the read option. And the week after that, we might get somebody who's just going to throw the ball. Teams do different stuff, so you have to prepare different. And only having a week to prepare it shows who's disciplined enough to get in the film room and get extra work and know what your opponent is going to be doing at this specific play, and you be able to shut it down.
It's the first postseason as a player on the field.
It's exciting. A little bit nervous, but it'll get out within the first couple plays. But I feel like we just have to play Jacksonville State ball, and we know that they're gonna run the ball. They're gonna try to hit us in the mouth with the run game, and we're a physical defense ourselves, so we just have to stop the run and get off the field.
As a defense, you come out of the regular season number 1 in the country. I mean, there's not much. There's obviously not much better you can do as far as statistically. How do you continue to challenge yourself now as you go to the playoffs to continue that play?
Now that we're in the playoffs, it's one and done. If you lose, you out. So we have to keep rising our level of play every game.
You won Freshman of the Year, Chris Cross won Coach of the Year, Eli, and DJ. Talk about those honors. I know that this is something that you want to not think about as much in the playoffs, but to be able to come out and do something as historic as Youngstown State did.
It's great. I just stay prayed up. I want to thank God for the honor of winning that award, but that was one of my awards I wanted to win coming into the season, as long as All-American. But I mean, it's good playing beside those guys, knowing how great they can be and how great they are, and me learning from them and becoming the player that I'm becoming.
Talk about striking the balance between taking it game to game, week to week. I know that fly word sounds something. But taking it game to game, week to week, and at the same time knowing what the overall goal is, knowing what you want to get back to Frisco and all of that. How do you strike that balance both mentally and then the way you prepare?
We just, when we on the field, we take it play by play. So if we wouldn't think about who we play next or the next play or what did we do the play before that. So that helped us a lot going throughout the game.
Final question, talk about some of the things you did in the off week and being able to get that time off before you come out and play here.
Off week, I ate a lot. Thanksgiving was pretty good. I just chilling with my family. I went to see some of my friends while I was home. Have a good time.
Favorite food?
Wings, pizza.
Yeah. Thanksgiving food?
Thanksgiving food, ham, turkey, dressing, all the above.